Last week when I posted my video, someone commented something that I really agreed with. And they were talking about how the algorithms of these big companies like Instagram, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, their algorithms have gotten really smart to the point that it knows exactly what you like and what to push onto your For You page. And that's how they get you to stick in the cycle of scrolling. Now, I was really thinking about this and I really agree with it. But it wasn't until I found two videos on Instagram that made me really come to this idea for this video. And the two videos were this. One was just a blank one captioned, "Choose a good mother for your children and not a beautiful wife for yourself." And the second one was like a picture of a knight, and then it was captioned, "When you're complaining about how life isn't fair, but bro hits you with, I thank God that it isn't. Because if it was, we'd all be nailed to a cross." And those two videos really hit me hard. Like, they hit me like a truck. And it really made me open up my entire perspective and really think about what my values at the moment were. Because firstly, I wholeheartedly agreed with both of these videos, and I saw them as basically a truth. And secondly, I would have made these two videos like a separate long form video on it in and of itself, because I think they're just that great of ideas. But it got me really thinking about how well they actually know you and keep you interested and scrolling in these apps, right? And whenever you scroll on your For You page, it's really like seeing a reflection of who you are as a person. Every single time you come across a video, it's gonna be something that you like, most of the times at least. Because these algorithms have gotten so good, they're so smart. But there's a way to use that to your advantage and be more productive, right? So if you see your For You page and it's filled with stuff that you like and keeps you interested on these apps, that's how they keep you here. It's because you're interested and you want to seek another video because that's what your brain's kind of going through, right? Here's a logical process that's actually going on up here that you're not really aware of. So firstly, you see a video that you like, dopamine receptors go up, and you scroll for another bit. It's kind of like gambling, right? You're just seeking for another hit of dopamine and you're wanting that next big rush. And it's just an endless loop of over and over and over, flicking that thumb up, flicking that finger up. But what happens when you have a video that isn't really stimulating or doesn't keep you really interested, but rather just disrupts your focus and gives you a slight bit of awareness, right? It's like a video that you just have very strong opinions about. And I think it's videos like the two other ones that I was talking about before. The one talking about choosing a good mother and the other one talking about how life isn't fair. Those two videos got me to stop scrolling immediately the moment I saw them. Because firstly, I had such strong ideas that I kind of needed to write this down and just sit for a moment on my own to think about these. And sooner or later, I kind of brought myself to the awareness that, oh, I'm scrolling, I should probably get up and do something. And I think that's kind of the For You page that you need to craft for yourself, right? And I want you to do an experiment for me here. I want you to go through a video or just go through and scroll on your For You page for maybe 10-15 minutes, or once you find a good amount of videos to do this experiment for, right? And on a piece of paper on the side, I want you to have a tally of how many videos you have very strong opinions of, right? Things that you watch and you just immediately think of something, like a very strong feeling or very strong thoughts. And I want you to tally how many videos of those are on your For You page. Then next, I want you to have a tally of how many videos you've watched in total during that time. After getting all your numbers, all your tallies, I want you to find the percentage of how many videos that cause you to think and have these really strong emotions out of the total. And so if you have a percentage that's like 40%, 30% even, those are really great numbers, right? Not every single one of them is gonna cause you to completely stop scrolling, but the more that you go through, the more that you think, the more likely you're gonna be aware of what you're doing. And that's really the purpose of this, is to make you aware of what you see on your For You page and how you can get off the app more easily. It's almost like a hack and a way to build a self-stop into the cycle of scrolling. So if you have anything below like a 20 to 15% percentage of videos that cause you to think really strong thoughts, I think that's a sign for you to kind of rebuild your For You page. And the easiest step to do this is to find or just make a whole new account on the platform and then search up creators or search up the videos that you remember that gave you really, really strong thoughts and try and watch those over and over and over, because then you teach the algorithm what you actually like. You like those videos that you know are gonna hit you really hard and cause you to have thought and therefore more awareness of what is actually going on around you. So if my instructions weren't exactly clear, I'll just do a very quick demo of what this looks like, and I'll give you my own reflection of this in post-edit. Probably I won't have it done already since I haven't done the experiment yet. But if you want to skip through just watching me scroll and go through videos, that's fine. But I'll leave a timestamp up of when you can skip to my results and my reflection and what it actually looks like and how I'm gonna move forward, right? And so, besides that, I hope that you really enjoyed this video. The rest of this is just gonna be my own reflection and a little bit of additional information I might have found, post-edit, whatever it is. But yeah, if I helped you at all, if you found my method helpful, or maybe the 2 videos somewhat impactful that I talked about in the beginning on Instagram, I'm really happy by that. And I'm really glad that you finished my video all the way to the end. So I would just want to say thank you. But besides that, that's enough for me. So just stay consistent, stay disciplined, and keep on doing the things that need to be done. And you're free to watch the rest of the video, but you're still getting a kiss. Mwah. Okay, so after I've gotten all my results, here are the numbers. I'm not sure if you can see this exactly very well, but I'm honestly a little surprised by the ratio that I've gotten for my own For You page. And I think you should also take this as a lesson that even if your For You page is crafted to be very positive, scrolling at the end of the day is not a good thing, right? Because yes, the algorithm is developed to such a point that you will be interested, and even if it's these things that cause you to think for a little bit, it's so good that it often makes you look past that awareness and anything that you think about, and you just get back into scrolling. So, take this as a lesson to make your For You page a little bit better, to optimize a couple things and be less prone to continue scrolling. But the key thing here that I want you to get away from this is to not scroll altogether. Alright, you hear me? Don't scroll altogether. And if you do, it's not the end of the day, but just try and keep productive for most of the time, right? And this is the one key thing I like to tell myself whenever I scroll. and it's to scroll with a purpose, right? Be on this app for a reason. Don't just be here because you're bored, whatever. Do it for a strong, purposeful reason. All right? But yeah, besides that, that's about it. I did my intro a little bit before, but I'll do it again. So just stay consistent, stay disciplined, and keep on doing the things that need to be done. All right? Now give me a kiss. Mwah.